8 hours stuck under the rubble from a 10-foot fall, trapped, waiting to be rescued. Incredibly, that construction worker is safe tonight and recovering at the hospital. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Gilbert Corsi.
And I'm Fallon Glick. It happened at a demo site on East Chestnut Street around 11:40 this morning. WDRB's Katrina Nickel has been on the scene since this afternoon and tells us about this rescue. Katrina, unbelievable.
Almost a miracle, you guys. As you said, this man is alive, but the fire chief said he was alert when he was pulled out of that rubble. Although he does have some injuries, we don't know the extent of those, and he's actually just about 2 blocks away recovering it from where that happened over at UofL Hospital. As you can see, fire crews are still here just kind of cleaning up some of the equipment and things like that they've used to try to make this 8-hour rescue a reality. As you heard earlier, Louisville Fire Chief Brian O'Neill says in his over 24 years of trench rescues, he's never seen anything like this one. After 8 hours of being trapped underneath the rubble, this is the moment when crews hoisted him out of the hole he had been stuck in since about 11:40 this morning. Chief O'Neill said this man was a construction worker working at this demolition site known as the Lou Med Commons on East Chestnut Street, also the former Community Correction Center. While out here earlier today, the floor beneath him had collapsed and he fell what we're told about 10 to 12 feet. And then the rubble and dirt, as the chief put it, completely buried him, almost kind of like in the fashion of a funnel. So every time they were removing dirt, they had to be careful more didn't fall on him. All throughout this rescue, the man trapped was still able to communicate with first responders, although he only spoke Spanish, but some of the firefighters here on scene were still able to communicate with him. For hours, first responders very meticulously removed that rubble, then had to secure certain sides of it to prevent more dirt and rocks caving in on that man. A lot of the digging had to be done by hand, but some equipment like a vacuum truck was able to help suck up some of that debris at a much quicker rate. Chief O'Neill said the expertise of these firefighters made this rescue a reality because each time they removed debris, they had to be cautious that more wouldn't cave in.
All credit goes to the firefighters here in Louisville. The men and women on the Louisville Fire Department that got here used their skills, used their talents, used their just absolute tenacity to get in there, dig that person out. They have to set up all kinds of shoring, so much security. This is a very long, very tedious, very slow-going process to do it safely to make sure that you do not cause additional injury to the individual and slowly get them out.
Now the man that was buried is now, as we said, recovering tonight at UofL Hospital, and we're told he is with family, and actually his mom was even on site here today while this rescue was taking place. So we're told that they should be reuniting soon if they haven't already. And as you can imagine, this has been quite the week for Louisville Fire Department, given what happened on Tuesday at that plant explosion over on Payne Street in the Clifton neighborhood. We're told that the crews that were out here tonight are not the same people that were working on Tuesday's situation, but those crews will be reporting back for duty tomorrow. In Louisville with photojournalist Greg Shapker, Katrina Nickel, WDRB News.
Yeah, Katrina.